Well, hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Today, I know I say this a lot, but it is a very special day today for two reasons. One reason is I've had some new shoes put on the bike, so I've got some brand new tyres. This is the first time I'm out on them. I'm just going to go into the garage, check the tyre pressures and put some fuel in because I've got 20 miles till I run out. But it's also a special day, very special day, because it's Cameron's 10th birthday and he's having a little party at home, and he's been out with his friends today, and me and Moist Decoy, we're going to go rocking over Coventry Way and surprise little Cameron with some birthday cheer and some birthday gifts. Should be awesome. It is sharing today, but didn't want to go in the car. I think Cameron would like it better if we turned up on the bikes, because we're his biker buddies. And I couldn't get his Prezi in my panniers, so I've had to put this naff bag on the back, which is a shame. And I can't get my leg over the bike, so I look a right plank when I'm trying to get off and on it. So stick around. We're going to have there's the tyres, by the way. We're going to blow them up in a minute, so I'll show them you properly in a bit. But let me get some fuel and I'll see you in a bit. Well, there we go. Tyres all pumped up, tank full of juice and clouds full of rain. No clue. Just close his petrol cap for him. He hasn't got a clue how to drive, that guy. Literally just pulled in front of me, pulled out the garage like that, and then pulled off an island with people coming, didn't care. Where do they get their licenses from? So let's talk tyres for a little bit while it's raining. So I had the S22s that came as standard on this bike, and I think at 3,500 miles they were shot, but I didn't notice. I remember somebody back then saying, oh, you're going to need a new tyre, but I thought I was still, I'd got my VFR tyres in my head, which last 6,000 to 8,000 miles, and I thought, nah, I'll be fine. So I didn't think anything of it. But then we got halfway to Mablethorpe, and I looked at it, and I literally could see the lines through it, and thought, oh my god, am I going to get back home, sort of thing. Video on the channel, so you can go and have a look at that for a laugh. I did make it home, but they were totally shot. The S22s, absolutely shot they were. I've got to open this, sorry I'm fucking it up. My old mate at Trusted Tyres came down on Thursday, just gone. I was looking at getting the Road 6's, so already I was thinking let's try the Road 6's on them, on the bike. And when I rang him up, he said, yep, them are the ones to put on it if you want them to last, and they're a damn good tyre, you know, one of the best. So I thought, yeah, let's go for the Road 6's. So I've got the Road 6's on here. I didn't go for the GT version. The GT version is for exceptionally heavy bikes, you know, Harleys I suppose, that sort of weight, big RTs, gold wings. So there's no need to put the GT version on the H2SX. So I've just gone for the standard Road 6's. Now they are expensive, they're one of the most expensive tyres you can put on this bike. But I think with the mileage that I'm going to get out of them, well worth it. So I'm going to have a little scrub of them today, scrub them in a little bit. Didn't expect this rain though, it said it was going to be sunny all day. So yeah, brand new tyres and rain don't mix very well, so I'm going to take it nice and steady. So I'm pretty sure that the S22s that came on this bike are the best tyres for this bike. They were fantastic, and if you can afford to keep replacing them every 3,500 miles, then I would definitely go for the S22s. They are a brilliant tyre, so soft, lovely around the corners, you can feel all the road, etc, etc, the list goes on. I however cannot afford that, so I can't afford to be putting tyres on, especially with the mileage I do. So I decided to go for these road 6's. I just nearly got hit from behind by a van. Here he is, look. Right, hang on, sorry, I'm dipping all over the place. Here's Asai. Let's go say hello. Hello, mate. How are you, mate? Oh, I got you. Can you hear me? My mic working. Fantastic. Result. Good, I did put the camera on to show you the back tyre, and then I put my bags on. Oh, and I forgot to show the viewers, look what Cart's wheels bought me a quick as fuck key ring, but I can't put it on my key ring because I got nowhere to put my bloody key, so I've stuck it on there. Look, awesome. Right, we're off to see our little Cameron. You better have cake. If there's no cake, I'm leaving. Oh, I can't get my leg over. Right, scratch all that, sorry. Oh, look at this. Never seen that on my dash before. Ice, yeah, scratch all that, sorry. So yesterday we went to the mighty Cart's castle over Nuneaton Way to wish Cameron a happy 10th birthday, and I was happily vlogging, and then unfortunately the heavens opened up and it absolutely tipped down, and then by the time it had stopped, it was dark, so there was just no point in doing any more video. So it's the next morning now, it's a Sunday morning, 7:51, 3 degrees, got a big orange KTM warning light come on my Kawasaki, telling me that there's ice around, which is the first time this year, so let's be a little careful. I've got brand new tyres on as well, but suffice to say that gifts were given, cup of teas were drunk yesterday, and me and Si had a good old laugh with Cameron. So happy birthday, little man, very special little boy, absolutely brilliant, and it looked like he had a great birthday. So glad we could have been a part of that. We didn't get back till quite late actually. It was pitch black when we started back, but it was good to test the old bike lights out, which were brilliant. Anyway, welcome again this morning. So with the birthday out the way, let me talk tyres with you. So the S22s, like I said, perfect tyre for this bike, absolutely brilliant, but they wore out, should I say, very fast. The tyre bloke who put these new ones on, he said, how much have you got out of these S22s? And I says, well, I'm on, should we have a look actually? I said 4,300 miles, and he looked at them and he said that's about 500 to 1,000 miles more than you should have ridden on them. So they last about 4,000 miles, 3,500 miles, something like that, ordinarily. I just didn't check them because I thought they were like the Road 5's I used to have, and they were going to last a lot longer than that. But there you go. So he took those off. I was looking at the Road 6's anyway, and the tyre guy says, yep, they're the best tyres you can get. He said they're the ultimate tyres. He said they're rated for this bike, you know, blah 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 blah. So I've had a pair of Road 6's put on, and they look great. The grip pattern on them, you know, the way the pattern's set up on the tyre, they look absolutely fantastic. I cannot see a thing with that big yellow ball in the sky, not that I'm complaining, but man, that is bright. So yeah, they looked absolutely great on the bike. I actually saw Fasty Rides' bike with a set on. He put a new set of Road 6's on. They look great on that KTM, but yeah, they look good on this as well. So let's have a little bit of a test of these and talk about these a little bit. So the profile on them, it must be very different to the profile on the S22s. For a start, they don't look as thick. It might be an optical illusion, I don't know, but they don't look as thick as the S22s. So I can see more of the gap from the exhaust to the wheel, if that makes sense. It's as if I could see a wider gap there, and also I can see under the mudguard, so there's more of a gap on the mudguard, I'm sure there is. And when I put the bike away, because after we put the tyres on, I put it back in the garage because it was it's starting to rain, it looked like the back end was down lower than what it was before, which is really weird, isn't it? And yeah, I thought that, yeah, because I couldn't see the back tyre after I'd backed it in the garage, I thought the back tyre was flat, but it wasn't. Hang on, I can't see. Literally just had to stop in the road, so I couldn't see then. Got my visor down and everything. That was scary. Car up my butt. So yeah, I don't know whether it was just an illusion again or whether it's true, but the bike looked lower, which was very strange. But anyway, they look great on the bike. So what I did yesterday, I took them up, blew them up, because they get 1 or 2 psi wrong, don't they, when they're the mobile mechanics. So yeah, we went out yesterday, like I said, over to Nuneaton Way, and straight away, guess what I noticed? I could flat foot the bike, so I don't think it was an illusion, because I had more contact with the ground when I stopped with my boots, which is fantastic. Now I checked the sizes and everything. It's the right size tyres. He's put the exact tyres on that should be on here, same size as the S22s, but they can't be that different, right? But I seem to be flat footing easier, both sides better, with the Road 6's on than I did with the S22s. I don't know much about tyres, so I don't know what that means, but what it means is I've got a more stable bike when I'm pushing it around car parks, etc., which is brilliant. That's exactly what I want. And you know, trundling about on the 6's last night and this morning in ice, they're absolutely fantastic. They feel great. Definitely different handling. The bike seems to want to dip more in the corners. I assume that's because of the profile as well. You know, it falls off more than what the S22s do. So more, I would say, more contact patch in the middle of the tyre, because these tyres, they're very, very good. They last 6,000 to 8,000 miles, probably even more than that if I, take it easy with them. So yeah, they're great round corners. Still scrubbing them in, obviously. And at the moment, absolutely no problems at all. They're doing exactly what the guy said they'd do. He said I'd enjoy them. So there you go. I can't afford to keep putting S22s on this, even though they're an awesome tyre. I've got to put a tyre that lasts a lot longer on this. So I've gone for the Road 6's. There you go. So why are we out today then, I hear you saying? Well, we're out today because Fasty Rides has been trying to help me figure out which helmet to get next, and we settled on the GT Air 2, the Shoei one, but I can't get one unless I have a white one or a shiny black one, which I don't want to do. And he said he's got a helmet, I think it's a HJC one, like this one, but he said why don't I try his old helmet and see if that's any good, because the wind noise on this helmet is incredibly bad, as you know. Ruins my vlogs most of the time, and I'm fed up with it. So what we're going to do is going to meet him halfway. He's coming down from up north, we're coming from the Midlands. We're going to meet him at Wetton Mill, and he's going to give me a helmet that he said is super quiet and I'll have no problems with vlogging, etc. So I'm going to borrow that off him, and he doesn't use it anymore. He's got his brand new one, which looks awesome. but I think it's a carbon HJC. I can't remember, but I'll show you when he turns up. Just hope he remembers it. So yeah, I'm going to give that helmet a go. Give that helmet a go, stick the mic in and everything, see if that makes a difference. He said it will, 100%, so give that a go. And if it does, then I'll either buy that one off him, or I'll get a similar helmet to that. But if it works, I'll probably end up buying that one off him. Alright, so we're going to go meet Si. Si wants to come up with us, which is great. Had a right laugh with him yesterday. Now I've got my comms back. It was so funny. I tell you, I wish I could share our comms with you guys. If you've got the same sort of sense of humour as us, and you heard the comms that we that we have on the days we go out, you would absolutely crease. My face was hurting from laughing yesterday. I got a car right up my butt, look. But yeah, it was a cracking day yesterday, even though we got soaking wet. Yeah, this Suzuki behind me, it's getting on my nerves, so let's get out of his way. Yeah, if I could share comms with you, it would be fantastic. You would absolutely love it. Unfortunately though, we've got a lot of snowflakes in the world, and I mean, to us it's just banter. We love everybody, you know, fully inclusive, but we have such a laugh at everybody's expense. Nobody's left out. But yeah, I couldn't share our comms. It just wouldn't be right. Somebody would definitely get offended. But yeah, now I've got my comms back. It's great, because I can talk to my friends again instead of just sitting here on my own crying. There you go. Let's go and see if Moisty's here. So I'm a little late, 3 minutes. There he is. Ho ho ho! I love this man too much. Wish he was female, could marry him. How are you, mate?
Hello, mate.
Are you alright?
Yeah, good, mate.
It's been ages.
The live location update as you've come on, it's just gone.
It's a bit naff, isn't it, that live location? When the last time I used live location with Fasty, it didn't update at all. And
really?
it told me it's still in Sheffield or wherever, Halifax, that was it.
You good to go?
Yeah, I've got ice warning.
I know, I've got ice warning as well on mine.
Bloody hell, man. Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Should we avoid ferries? Yeah. It went from being really dark to this in like 15 minutes. Yeah. About 7:15 to 7:30. Just went lovely and bright. Right, we're just having a little stop in Rugeley. Optimal chance to show you the tyres, look. Look at them. Nice looking tyres. But the bike is definitely lower. What's all that about? There you go. Michelin Road 6's, not the GT version. Just the regular old plain 6's, and they are pretty good at the minute, I can tell you. Enjoying scrubbing them in. Right, let's get off and go and meet Fasty. I had him on here. There he is, look, can you see him? All the way up there. So we're down here. He's up there. I think we're meeting over here somewhere. Well, let's get on with it. Nice. Look at that. Tips of my fingers are numb. Right, 10 minutes, we're there. Is that grit on the road? Isn't it? 10 to 10, still 3 degrees. Oh, it's so cold. One coat. Yeah, there's grit and ice everywhere, isn't there? Lovely place though, isn't it? Look at that. What a view. I came down here on my GSXR. It was terrible. Yeah, here we are at Wetton Mill, and it is wet. Hello duckies. We made it. Let's see where they are, if it works. No internet, I forgot about that. Right, let's wait for Fasty. And I think Neil's coming down as well. I'm going to introduce you now. We've got Neil on his beautiful XR. We got obviously Moisty on his beautiful Satsuma of a 1290 Super Duke. Oh, you can hear me now. And we got Fasty Rides. He's come all the way down from the Outer Hebrides to see us and to give me his beautiful helmet, which is in here, no pun intended. We're going to go up the cowshed, you know. Fasty's bike's going to sound awesome through this tunnel. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, go on, Si. Give it some. Willie! Shit! I didn't have my panniers on before, but I think we can get through. That was that was my first wheelie, Fasty. Front wheel come up. I did a wheelie. I didn't even clutch up, it just came up on its own. Oh, I just want to try wheeling now all the time. Going. Oh, fucking boss. Fucking... We're all up my thighs. I think my boots just filled up. Oh, Caroline, the learner. Right, we're going left. Hey. I only went through the back of her. I think I'll just hang back here a bit. She's gonna crash the Ford. Definitely gonna crash that. Oh man, he's having a hell of a job judging distance, look. We're at the cow shed again. Well, there we go. Just said goodbye to Fasty and Neil, and then we're on our way. And I've got a helmet in my pannier. Whoa! See how that works. Beautiful place in the sunshine, isn't it? Well, there you go, another fantastic journey. It has been a cold one today though. I mean, it's only got up to 10 degrees today, but it stayed at 2-3 degrees for hours this morning. It didn't start warming up till about 1 o'clock. So just to finish off the conversation about the tyres, now I've had a good old run with them. They are mega, they are absolutely brilliant. So the S22s were a good tyre. These are obviously totally different profile by the feel of it, but they're very confidence inspiring. Even though obviously I'm still scrubbing them in, I haven't had any problems, you know, flicking it around the corners, etc. I'm really liking them. I'm liking them a lot, and it must be a combination of the tyres and the screen that I've got now, the new screen. The whole ride now just seems a hell of a lot smoother. So I think I've got it sorted, you know. The screen's pretty good, the tyres are brilliant, and the ride is now as you would expect, you know. So it's only a couple of things I've had to do to get it to where I want it, really. It's pretty good, you know. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying riding. So yesterday and today, obviously them are the first 2 days I've been out with the new tyres and the screen, that it's totally transformative. It really does transform your ride. So, you know, I was getting battered by the wind before. I'm not anymore. And obviously I was worried about the tyres. I'm not anymore. So altogether it's just a lot better ride. End of. So I think it's sorted. It's been a great little ride out today. Wetton Mill's quite a way off actually, but it is good to get back at this sort of time. I mean, it's 20 to 4 now, 3:30, 20 to 4. It's good to get back around this time, rather than when it's dark and late and you've only got a few hours till you've got to get up for work the next morning. I actually prefer getting back this sort of time, so shorter distances. But it's been a cracking day. Been great seeing Fasty rides and Neil, and obviously Moist Decoy. It's always brilliant going out with Moisty. We have such a laugh. I figured out on the comms as well, I changed the mic and it still didn't work properly, but we've just figured out in the settings on the Cardo app, if I turn the noise cancellation off, you can only turn it off or on. If I turn it off, they can hear me absolutely perfectly, but unfortunately the mic is always open, so they can hear all the wind coming through this helmet and etc. But so it seems to be a problem with the threshold sensitivity on the mic. I'm literally having to scream down the mic for it to activate and allow them to hear me. It's very strange. I don't know why it started happening, because I haven't updated them. It was already on the latest firmware, and I didn't have any problems up until last weekish. so I don't know why it started doing that. So what I might do is when I try fast his new helmet, you know, the helmet that he's lent me, I'll put the boom mic in and see if that's any better. Let's go and have a stop in the park and have a look at them, shall we? I haven't been throwing the bike over today. Obviously I'm still scrubbing them in, so I've been taking it gently around the corners. Let's go and have a look at them. They're a lovely looking tyre. The tread pattern's great on them. I'm pretty pleased with my purchase. They were bloody expensive though. I think they're the most expensive tyres you can get on these sorts of bikes. Cost me, what was it? I had quotes of 445, 425, but my guy came through at 395 for a pair of Road 6's fitted, which is bloody expensive, isn't it, for tyres? But they're going to last. That's the main thing, and they're a damn good tyre. Right, let's have a look at them. Boston tyre, that is. Proper good tyre. Yeah, real good. Tread pattern's great. Really, really deep. Apparently when these are down to 2 mil, they're still better than any tyre out there. They get better as they wear. I don't know, that's what I've heard. Well, anyway, my bike is an absolute mess. Filthy look. So I'm going to clean it when I get home. Let's get a nice cup of tea in the park. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed this, as always. I really do hope you enjoy these videos. And if you can subscribe, if you're not a sub, that would be fantastic. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. If you'd like to go out for a ride with me or with us in our little group, it's a free-for-all. Everybody's welcome. No problem with that at all. Maybe we'll organise a subs ride out in the spring, and we'll go and have a razz out somewhere, shall we? But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'm going to get back home now and clean this beauty, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again, you have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Well, I've just figured out you can put G-force on the dash, look, so you can have the boost on when it's blue there, and you can have I suppose that's where the weight transferred, isn't it, front or back, which is pretty obvious, but yeah, that's cool. What else can you have on there? You can have nothing. You can have boost and brake, boost and throttle, I suppose that is. Oh, that is G's. Yeah, it's got a G underneath it. G-force. Da 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 da. Transmute. Bet you don't remember that one. Well, that was Fasty Rides then. But it's Uber Eats, not Just Eat. I bet he hates me. This helmet that he's lent me, I bet you he's filled it with drawing pins under all the foam and everything. So when I stick it on my head. Cheers, mate.